Hey, welcome. It's Sunday morning, about 9 a.m. Getting ready for Vikings versus Broncos. I got my hat on, my Vikings hat, my winter hat because I'm in Minneapolis and you never know. Even though it's November, it could be like minus 10. Not really, but it can get cold here, as you know, if you live here in Minneapolis. But it's a fun place to be if you're a Vikings fan. I'm staying at 4 Marquee Apartments. I'm going to go upstairs and do a tour of the facility upstairs, the rooftop deck. Best in the city, probably the best in the country. If you're a Vikings fan, you're going to love it because great views of US Bank Stadium, of the whole city. You'll see once I do it. As far as today, it's going to be a 30-10 kind of a win. Right now, this year, we've been blowing out teams at home, so I don't see that changing today. I think the Broncos are going to get cooked, as in Dalvin cooked. He's going to play lights out. The defense gets more energy from the crowd, so it makes them even faster. So I see a great game from them. I know that the Broncos are 4th in the league in defense. I had a podcast with a Broncos fan a 3 days ago, and he mentioned that. So I guess they're pretty good, but not here, not in our home. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's get it done. I am going to do a post-game afterwards. I hope it's a victorious post-game podcast. I'm pumped. I am pumped. I always like Sunday mornings here in Minneapolis because you get to watch people go to the game. It's like a sea of purple. It's like purple heaven. You know, everyone's just drenched in purple, and I am too. So right where I want to be right now. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Let's skol, skol, skol. Welcome to Prairie Machining, #1 machine shop in Minnesota. Located in Chaska, Minnesota. Located just 25 miles southwest of Minneapolis. If you're looking for quality machine parts, you need to call 952-448-4005. So I am now doing a little tour of the rooftop deck. I'm in the area where you can watch a game or just a movie or whatever. People hang out here. When the Packers play the Vikings, they usually have like a cookout. Because see, there's the grill right there. A little fire pit here. And this is really cool here. If you're a drinker, and I'm not, you can actually bring your own keg and put it in this right in here, and then here's the tap, and you can like drink all night, and then you don't have to worry about DUI because if you live here you can just stumble back downstairs to your room and go to sleep. Here's another view of this whole area. It's so cool, and I'm going to walk over here and show you a nice view of Target Field. Can you see that? Just an amazing view. When they play on Saturday nights, I think, and they win, they usually have fireworks. You can watch fireworks right from here. I'm just going to scan this area right here. Look at these big, beautiful buildings. Here's another view of the seating area here. This is another little seating area with a couple of TVs. And I'm going to come over here. This is where you can play pool, little soccer action right here, a couple of tables and chairs, so if you're hanging out with your buddies or your girlfriend or whatever, you can hang out. There's a couple of TVs here as well, so you can put on a game or whatever you want to watch. And I'm going to come around this way here. let's see, into the gym. I want to show you an incredible view of US Bank Stadium. Before we do that, here's the gym here. Pretty big gym. Usually gyms in an apartment complex are pretty tiny, but this is pretty good size. You have free weights. You have the Smith machine, I think you call it. Treadmill action, steppers. And then this area here is where they call it a fitness studio, but they do yoga. And then they have stationary bikes. They have like a, like a bike class, I think they call it. Here's an incredible view of US Bank Stadium. Check that out. I mean, you could actually almost watch a game from here if you had binoculars, because those are the glass doors and glass wall that looks right into the stadium. At night it lights up and it's just gorgeous. And then here's a shot of the river. Do you see that? And the bridge. See that bridge? They call it the Stone Arch Bridge. You know, when you watch a game on Sunday afternoons, they always show people running on the bridge during like pregame or whatever. That's the bridge right there. It's called the Stone Arch Bridge. It's a great place to go, especially in the summertime, because there's a waterfall that you can't see from here, but you could sit there and just watch it all day. It's just a gorgeous place to be. And there's my favorite building right up there. I don't know the name of the building, but when I'm up here, I feel like I'm right next to it. Really, really cool. And let's go back out here. We're walking through the gym. And back out this way here. I'm going to cut this way here. I want to show you this wall here because it's really beautiful. It's like a, I don't know if it's like painted or if it's a wallpaper, whatever, but they have this amazing wall right here that I love. Again, I just feel like I'm drenched in purple right now. It's awesome. This is just an area where you can like sit and chill out with a laptop, kind of get away from it all and kind of hang out. There's always a person or two in here doing just that. Target field again. And this is a cool, this is the function room, I guess you call it. You can actually rent this out for like a small party. It's not really that small. I mean, you could fit a lot of people in here. There's a kitchen area that you can cook, sink, big table that sits 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12 people. You could probably squeeze another 6 or 7. When they have functions up here that the apartment puts on, this place is pretty packed. When I lived here last year, we had like a Halloween party and a Christmas party, or and then here's another grill. There's my building again. I just love that building. And then here's my second favorite building. I always have an appreciation for guys that can get up here and build these buildings, because you're up here. This is like pretty high. I'm on the 32nd floor technically, so we're up here. One more shot of our target field. Just gorgeous. So here's the place you want to come and stay and watch a game if you've never been to Minneapolis to watch the Vikings play. I highly recommend it. I'm not affiliated with this apartment complex, but I stay here anytime I come here. They do short-term rentals, a day to a month to 3 months, depending on what you need. So let's go and get it today. SKOL, SKOL, SKOL. So I am doing my post-game right now. What a hell of a win. I'm actually walking down the Marquette Ave towards 5th Street. I'm going to point this to the crowd and show you what I mean by sea of purple. Look at all the people coming back from the game. Look at all the happy Viking fans. Not so happy Bronco fans.
won? Who won? Hey, who won?
The Vikings did.
Oh! Yes, this is the best post game ever. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, who won? Who won? Yahoo! So I'm walking down Fifth Street. Who won, bro? Who won, bro? Who won, bro? So I'm walking down Fifth Street towards the stadium. Let me show you the stadium. You can barely see it now. But this is how close I am. Hey, who won?
I don't know.
Who won? So I'm walking down towards the stadium. What a win. We came back from the dead. Came back from the dead. Showed the kind of team we are. For all you unbelievers, believe. Believe in this team, because it's not your parents' Vikings anymore. It's the new Vikings. Can't wait to hear the pregame, the postgame interviews and what players were saying. Just an unbelievable game. Here's some more fans coming up here. This is what I love about going to a game here in Minneapolis. You get to feel the energy of the fans that are coming up from the stadium. SKOL! 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 SKOL!
Go, baby.
SKOL! SKOL! Everyone's so pumped right now. Here comes a train. You got to see this train. This is the train that'll take you right from the stadium up till, and we're gonna probably go as close to the stadium as we can. Just a great atmosphere for you guys that have never been here. It's a fun time. It's a fun time, even when it's cold like this, and it's not really that cold, but it's chilly. It's still a great time. This guy here doesn't even have a jacket on. It's, you know, he's pumped. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Great win. There you go. There you go. SKOL. 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 Coming up on, I think this is 3rd Ave, I think. That's actually the City Hall, I think, maybe. I can't remember. But there's a stadium right there. Right beyond the train there. I mean, that's how close you are when you live. Yes! Yeah, you like that? You like that? More fans coming up now. I mean, this is post-game. You know, this is how we're supposed to feel. I mean, can you imagine how bad we would have felt if we didn't get that win? I know I would have been dejected, but my whole attitude has changed. What's interesting is, and I'll turn this around, is I sold my ticket, so I made $400. It is another good part of this whole day. And then I was upstairs where I'm staying. They have that rooftop deck, but they were having this big old party, and kids everywhere. We're down 21 to nothing or 20 to nothing, and I'm miserable. So what I did is I got up and I changed where I was going to watch the game. I went outside and down to a restaurant down Nicollet Ave, sat down, got some chips and something to drink, and the whole thing changed. And then it was like not tied, but we're coming back, and then we were ahead, and it was just unbelievable how a change of scenery just kind of did it for us. So, SKOL! 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 So a change of scenery did it. So now it's like a 180-degree turnaround. So I'm pretty pumped. You know. So let me try to calm down and do a post game that makes a little sense here. So we won 27-24, I think it was. I don't even know the actual score. But we won. We're 8-3. We got a bye. People can get healed up. I think Cook got mangled up a little bit on that 2-point try. His shoulder got jammed up, but he fought through it. We got another big away game coming up. But we're a team of fighters. You know, we don't give up. And Kirk came back. He made a couple of nice plays to Diggs. Another one to Rudy. Hey, SKOL!
SKOL! Vikings!
That's right. That's how we do it. So I'm just going to walk down here towards the stadium, and if you can see the glass doors, that's the stadium right there. I'm going to move over here. More people coming up. I mean, can it get any better than this here? And this is what it's going to feel like when we win the Super Bowl. This is what it's going to feel like when we win the Super Bowl. You know, just a great feeling, great energy. Well, I don't know what else I can say at this point, but I'm really pumped right now. And I don't know how long this podcast is going, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Even he's okay. There's an outfit right there. That's a Viking fan right there, dude. You know, this is awesome. Just want to catch this elation, I guess you call it. Just happy people, happy Viking fans, drenched in purple. Here they come. Just a great win. Yeah, SKOL! SKOL! Oh, I'm so pumped right now. This is going to make my trip going back a lot smoother. SKOL! 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 So, just wanted to do this live post-game podcast. Want to show everyone that hasn't been here what it's like to come down and watch a game live. And SKOL, man, SKOL! That's right. Win for the ages. Win for the ages. That's the way to do it. So I just want to walk down to the corner here and give you a nice shot of the stadium. SKOL! You know, this fan base deserves this kind of win. Deserves it! You know, we've been working too hard. We've been down for too many years. Too many bad losses. Not anymore. Not anymore. SKOL. So I just want to give you a nice shot of the stadium live here. I'm pretty pumped right now. I don't know what else I can say. Here's a good shot of the stadium after I get by this tree here. Here you go. SKOL. That's the stadium right there. People are still piling out. Just a great game again. Great win. Great to come back from the dead and show the kind of team that we have. I'm getting very emotional right now. So I'm going to end this podcast with a SKOL. 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 SKOL.